Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another Thrift Store Thursday on this very chilly, snowy day here in Minnesota. We finally got some snow on the ground this week, and we are expecting a whole bunch more tomorrow. So I'm actually kind of excited about it. I don't like driving in the snow. I love it when it's snowing and I just get to stay home. But I actually am really super happy that there's finally snow on the ground and it actually feels like Christmas time. And I'm super excited and blessed about that. So I've been wishing for snow and I finally got some, so I'm super happy. So getting back to the task at hand, it is Thrift Store Thursday and I have an amazing haul to share with you guys today. I'm so excited. I have found some vintage Christmas items. I have found some vintage home decor items. And I've found a few other things that aren't in any one of those categories, but I absolutely love them anyways. And I think I have a pretty cool roundup of things to share with you guys today. So I'm super excited to get today started and to share with you guys what I have found this past couple weeks. I've been doing a lot of like little quick trips into the thrift stores the last week or so. I think I went to about 8 thrift stores, but only spent like 10 minutes in the store each time. It's been crazy, but that's all I've had time for the last couple of weeks or so. So that's what I've been doing, and each time I've gone, I've at least found one or two amazing things. So it's been working for me. So maybe I'll just keep it up. So anyways, I am excited to share with you what I found. I hope you're excited to see it as well. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's haul. Today's haul is going to be a large one. I've got a lot of little things to share with you. So I'm super excited about, like I said, but hopefully it won't turn into like a 45-minute video. So I'll try to keep it moving and try to get through this rather fast. So all these items are a combination of Goodwill and Unique, which is my favorite thrift store. I know you guys, I share that with you all the time. If you watched this week's Thrift With Me video, that was at Unique. And then I did go to one antique store because I was looking for something to add to my vintage Christmas decor collection, and I found a couple things. So that will be at the very end. So anyways, house good items or home decor items that I found this week. The first one starting out with my very first false craft piece. I don't think this is the heritage pattern that everyone seems to be collecting these days. Like my friend Jamie collects it. I know Pine and Prospect Home collects it. I think, who else collects it that I know of? I know there's more. I'm blanking right now. I'm blanking. Miranda does it, or collects it as well. I think maybe even Homemade Vintage collects it as well. I can't remember exactly. But anyways, it's a little pot. And I saw it on the shelf, and I thought it was super adorable. You guys know how much I love my white, pieces. And this guy was so cute. I love that he's like short and kind of squatty, and I just thought he was adorable. And then I like the detailing on the lid. And then the knob itself has got a little bit of detail as well. So this I picked up for $2.24, and I just think it's super cute. I'm going to use it for something on my counter, place it on a tiered tray or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but it's going to go somewhere in my kitchen. So I'm pretty excited about that. So this next item is definitely vintage because I know my mom still has the same ones in her kitchen that she has had since I was a kid. And it's probably not something most people would pick up at the thrift stores, but these are so handy. They are Lazy Susans. And this one's in the yellow, the same color my mom has. It doesn't work very well in my hand, but when it's laying down flat, it goes around very nicely. Great for spices, great for your medicine cabinet, in the bathroom, so many different places these can be used. And this was only $1.12, and I was not going to pass it up. It's probably the medium size. I know there's another size that's slightly larger because my mom has it, and she also, I think, has this one as well, and it is by Rubbermaid. I don't see any. Oh, this says it's a 13. Maybe, no, that might be the number. But anyways, I'm thinking it's like a 10-inch. I'm not sure. But anyways, super handy. I actually bought another Lazy Susan not very long ago off of Amazon that has got like an edge that goes up on the side, and it's clear plastic. And that's really nice too, but this is just old school to me. So I had to pick it up. I Could not pass it up, you guys. So this next item is not vintage, but I have been looking for one because I wanted one for the corner, right where the Christmas tree is actually. I have my wingback chair that normally sits there with the little footstool, and I thought a floor lamp would be so nice. So then I could sit there and I could read my book and the babies could like cuddle on me. But I can't read over there because it's not bright enough. So a floor lamp seemed like the perfect solution. So I've been looking for one. And I have been shocked at how expensive they are. So I found a wood number, which is really going to be hard to share with you. It could use a little makeover, but as you can see, it's in this dark, like espresso finish that Zoe actually is like, I really like the color of it, Mom. Why would you paint it? Well, I would paint it because it's got some gouges on the floor or on the base where you can see like, you know, it's kind of beat up a little bit, but you know what? Maybe I won't paint it right away. Anyways, I'm just happy that I found it. It was originally $14.99, but I got it on 25% off day. So I think I wrote $11.24, which I thought was a fabulous price. And it's just your basic wood. It's got a little detail on the bottom. And then here you go. Are you going to be able to see the gouge right here? So it's got a gouge there and then a couple other random little spots. But you know what? That's all right. It really is okay. I'll just kind of put it back to the back and it'll work just perfectly. So now all I need to do is find myself a lampshade and my little reading nook will be perfect. Once we take down the tree, I'll have everything I need to make that little nook that I want and it'll be perfect. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right, so the next item I found is super exciting. I found myself another teacup in a red and white pattern, which I'm so excited about, you guys. If you watched my recent thrift with me, I had found 2 red and white teacups last time I went thrifting, and I showed that video with you guys. And then I went again the next time I went, and I found this one right here. It actually has the saucer with it, which is absolutely adorable. This is not the same pattern. Let me turn it upside down here so you can see the pattern. It's like a farm with a horse and like a house. It's very cute. And this is made by Adams. And here's the mark on the bottom. Oh, there we go. Hard not to get a glare from the tape that's over it. But yeah, I just thought this was awesome. Couldn't believe my luck with another red and white transferware pattern piece to add to my collection. I was so excited. So that is pretty exciting. That'll definitely be going onto the hutch after this video. So I have 2 more non-Christmas items to share with you, and this one is super fun. It is a little beanie. Isn't it adorable? It's in black, and then look at the colors on the inside. Oh, I'm holding it upside down. There we go. There's the mark on it. I'm believing this is rather old just because of the way it's put together. It feels a little, you know, a little stiff. So I just thought that was so cute. I picked it up for $3.70 or 37 cents. And I just think it's so cute. I have no idea. Is it a beret or a beanie? I don't know the difference. But anyways, I think it's super cute. I think it looks stupid on me though, but like this. So this is actually my second one. I have a fur one now, and then I have this one. So I'm super excited. I will definitely add this into my little hat collection, my vintage hat collection that I've got in my office area right now. If you missed that makeover, I will link that down below. I am loving how my office turned out. So the next item I found was super exciting for me. I find them at the thrift store and I get so excited, even though I have a whole bunch of them already. If they're in good condition, I just cannot pass them up. And they are vintage jewelry boxes. I don't know what my obsession is lately with them, but I am just obsessed. And this is in a lovely blue color. It's in pretty good condition. There's really nothing wrong with it. It's like, well, maybe there's a couple spots where it's a little beat up, but it's very cute, very pretty. I like the detailing on the top. And then the inside is in pretty good condition as well. And it's in this gorgeous pink color, like watermelon pink, you guys, is my favorite pink shade. And this is awesome. And then it's got, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it because of the glare, but it's got little like gold star, or like little gold flowers on the back of it, which I think is super pretty. So, oh, you guys, I couldn't pass this up. This was $3.74, which is an amazing price for a jewelry box in such good condition. And the bottom's got some green felt on it. Like most of them do have felt on the bottom, which is nice. So I envision this like either in my office in one of the little cubbies, like just a mixture of these stacked up in a whole bunch of different like rainbow colors and soft pastels. I think that is going to be so pretty. So I'm getting quite a few of these. I think I have 4, maybe 5 of them now. And I'm always looking for them. And I'm always going to pick them up because I will never pass one up if it's in a good condition. Because I just think they are so much fun. So loving that for sure. All right, so that brings us to the Christmas stuff, which is super exciting. I'm going to start with the item that you may have already seen. I was used in my Christmas home tour, which if you haven't seen that, make sure you go check that video out. I love how my Christmas decor turned out this year. So I will link that down below if you're interested. But this item I bought before my last Thrift Store Thursday video, got it home, started decorating with it right away, and then totally forgot to share it with you guys. So I'm going to share it with you guys today instead. So if you've already seen it, you'll know how beautiful it is. It is a wreath. I found it at Goodwill, and was $6.99, and it looks like this. How gorgeous is this? It's in silver. It's got like ornaments and little like, what are these, acorns, little fruit. Down here is like a pear, and then these gorgeous little leaves that are encrusted in glitter. And I just fell in love with it, and I love it. Like, I love to use silver and white. That used to be the way I would decorate every single year for Christmas, but I've since moved away from that to more traditional colors because I like using all those vintagey things that tend to be in the reds and the greens. So I've been saving my silver stuff for my bedroom, and that's where it went. It got hung above my bed, and I absolutely love it. I think it is gorgeous. And I don't know, I think it's made to look vintage. It's definitely, I don't think it's vintage at all. I'm thinking it's more like a Martha Stewart. It really reminds me of a Martha Stewart item. So I'm thinking that's what it was. It didn't have a tag on it or anything, but I think it's pretty cool, and I'm so excited to have found it. So the next thing I found, I don't think it's vintage, but it's made to look vintage. It was $3.99. It was from Goodwill, and it's a packet of little miniature ornaments in red, green, and gold, which I think is awesome. So there you go. Look at all those ornaments. Oh my gosh, I just love it. It doesn't say how many there are in here, but they're handmade in Christmas glass ornaments, handmade in Poland. So I have not opened it yet. It still's got the little plastic around it, so I'm gonna just kind of leave them in here because I don't need them for this year. But I'm thinking that I would love to get a little like feather tree or like a Norwegian kind of looking tree where there's lots of space between the branches, and then put these on it. Or if that doesn't happen, these would be good little filler ornaments or things to tuck in around decor, stuff like that, which I like to use ornaments for. So I thought they would go to good use. The colors are perfect for the decor that I'm using. I added in the gold this year, which is not something I normally use, but you can't really tell on the tree right now, but it's all red, green, gold. That was like my main core colors that I used this year. So that works out perfectly. And I'll most likely use it again next year because I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. All right, moving on. So this next thing I picked up for my kiddos. They love it when we set up the ceramic house village. We normally set it up underneath the Christmas tree, but this year because of the puppy, we are not going to do that because all the things will just get destroyed. So I'll probably set it up on my little buffet area over here, like a couple days before Christmas or like the week before Christmas, because I promised them that I would definitely get it out. So I found myself another little house to add to our village. It was only $2.99 at Goodwill, and this is the Santa Claus house. And it is so adorable. It's got a little bit of glittery snow on the top. It does light up in the back. It does have a little broken spot, which on the chimney, it's supposed to have 3 little nubby things, but one's broke off, which is really no big deal. So I just thought it was super cute. I love the little cottage. I think it is so cute. So I decided to pick that up. Let's see if I can read the bottom here. Santa Claus. It says S. Claus, made in China, 1993, Pettigrew. I don't know. I can't read the cursive. It's weird. Anyways, it does say 1993. Starts with a P. Can't read it. Prettique. If I'm reading it right. Designs. 1993. And S Claus, it says. So I don't know. 1993, that's pretty cool. So this is vintage too then, pretty much. So yeah, that makes me happy. So anyways, I just thought it was a really cute little cottage. The kids will love it to add to the mix of our little village. And I thought that was the perfect thing. And $2.99 was such a good price. Normally they're pretty expensive at the thrift store. So I don't know why that was, just maybe because it was broken. I don't know, but it's super adorable. So I picked that up. The next thing I found was a little Santa figure, which I picked up for $1.99. He's super duper adorable. Look at him. He's so cute. He actually used to be a music box, I think, but the little key to turn it is gone. So I don't know if it still works or not. I haven't been able to turn it without the key. So I don't know. Regardless, I thought he was cute and he would look good in my little Santa collection. And speaking of Santas, I found like a little goodie bag of Santas at Goodwill. I think it was $3.99, and it came with 3 large Santas, I think. Yeah. No, 4 large Santas and 3 small Santas. 3 of the Santas are kind of like a set. So I'll show you those first. First off, we got this little Santa who's like kind of sitting down. He's pretty cute. Then we have Santa who's rolling over, kind of. He's pretty cute, too. And then we have Santa who's, like, doing a cartwheel. Or the beginnings of a cartwheel, maybe. So those 3 all kind of go together in their little quirkiness. And then there were these little miniature ones, which I think are so adorable. And if I ever get around to like doing an assemblage like Tarnished Treasures does, hers are amazing. And I'm thinking every year I need to do something like that. But I have a very hard time finding any little bits and bobs. Like she seems to find them everywhere she goes. So anyways, if I ever find enough bits and bobs, I might do something with these little guys. But look at how tiny they are. This one's like holding his little hands up, like he's holding something up. He's so adorable. And then there's this little guy right here. He's just hanging out, maybe waving to the reindeer. These guys don't have any markings at all. None of these have markings on them, but they all are like you can kind of tell they were glued to something at one point. So there's that one. And then finally, there's this little Santa doing the splits. I mean, look at how adorable they are. They're not very big either, like half my pinky tall. So I don't know where I'm going to add those. They will definitely get added into my little, like, tacky Christmas area, but I'm not quite sure where yet, but I'll find the perfect spot. And then finally, the last Santa that was in the bag is actually my favorite one. He's so adorable. This guy right here. Look at him. He's like the perfect Santa. He's got his little bag. He's got a little stack of presents on the other side. And he just looks so happy and cheerful. So I am loving him. I think he is adorable. I may add him here in the living room so I can see him. Because I don't get up to my tacky Christmas area very much lately. Things have been pretty crazy, and that's like my chill area. So I think I need to put him somewhere in the kitchen. So I have one more item that I picked up from the thrift store, which I believe is vintage. And it's an adorable little tin that I picked up at Goodwill for 99 cents. And it is the perfect Christmas colors. Look at that. I love it. The little red background with the holly leaves on it. And I love the white band with the green accent and the red. What are they? It looks like stars and flowers or something. And then the top looks like this as well. Like this would be the perfect little tin to do an assemblage in, I'm thinking. But like I said, I don't really have anything to make it with. So I thought at least I can do is buy the little tin and I can use it as a little riser for my other decor as well. I mean, that looks pretty cute, right? So loving this tin. This is the second or third tin I've bought this year. I'm like totally into tins this year. Not quite sure why that is. The sun is coming out. You guys, it was like raining, sleeting this morning when I was taking Zoe out to school. And now the sun's coming out. It's starting to blind me. I'm looking like I've got a little light streak across me. But that's all right. Just ignore that. All right. So I have two more things to share with you. And these are the two items that I picked up at the antique store when I went looking for a few Christmas items to add to my collection. They had a lot of stuff, but there wasn't really anything that was really speaking to me except for these two items. So, of course, I had to pick them up. It's funny because both items actually ended up being paper items, and I don't really have a whole lot of vintage Christmas paper items. But this I thought was so cute. It's a little angel that's like a punch out, kind of like a paper doll sort of angel that you punch out and you attach it together, and she makes like a little topper for your tree, like a little cone topper. And I thought this was the coolest thing. I actually have one much, much smaller than this in an angel. That's got a red dress, and I have had it for years, and I always forget to get it out every year. And then I saw this, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have one of those. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is my new little collection that I'm going to start, is these little paper angels. This one looks like it has been, it's still in the packaging, obviously, for reselling, but it does look like it has been punched out and used at least once. And I just thought it was super cute. I love her pale pink dress. And then she's holding a scroll that says greetings. And I just thought she was super duper cute. And this was only $4, so I thought that was a pretty good price. And then somehow or another, I ended up on an angel thing, on an angel theme, which I didn't know I was going to be doing. But I found this little die cut, which is so adorable. It's a little angel. She's got the candle. I love the anything with like Christmas candles. I love that. And she's got the cute little wings, a little sash with some stars on the bottom. It's in pretty good condition except for here on the bottom by her feet. It looks a little ragged. And one of her wings is a little floppy. But that's okay. But I just think it is so cute. They actually had a choir boy one like this as well, but I wasn't as taken with him as I was with this little girl, this little angel. So I picked this up for, I think it was $18, which I thought was a little high, but since the only other thing I was buying was $4, I'm like, that's totally doable. So that is what I picked up. I think it is so cute. I'm thinking I might try to frame this so that it will be more protected before I put it like up on the wall. I love vintage die cuts. I think they are so much fun. I have a whole bunch that my mom gave to me that are Halloween themed ones that she's kept since our childhood, and I just love getting them out every single year. So it would be kind of fun to start a collection of die cuts for Christmas that I could frame up and like make a collage of or something. I think that would be really fun. So anyways, I just thought she was really super sweet and definitely worth picking up. All right, my friends, that is all I picked. Oh, wait, you guys, I did have one more thing to share with you. And that is the basket that all these little goodies have been sitting in this whole time. I picked it up at Goodwill. It was $6.99, I believe. Oh, no. I got troubles in River City. All right, here we go. All right, it's a huge basket. It looks like this. Absolutely love the tone. The color tone on it. I think it is awesome. I love that it's nice and big. It'll hold like a blanket or a nice big pillow or something like that. And then I love that it's got this big handle on it too. So $6.99, totally worth it for this basket. However, I probably won't end up keeping it for myself. Every year for Christmas, we do like a teacher's gift for the school that my daughter's going to. It's not your traditional high school. It's more of like alternative learning. So they have like 5 or 6 teachers. Like one does math, one does English, history, that kind of thing. So there's just a handful of teachers, and instead of getting presents for each and every one of them, I do like a group gift. I put everything in like this big basket, and it's for the staff there and the teachers, and there's probably a total of like 10 to 12 people. So I put, a whole bunch of goodies in there, and I bring it in a big old basket, and I just drop it off at the school at the front desk, so the teachers have some little snacks to eat, for that last week before Christmas starts. So that is what I needed a basket for. That's why I was looking for the basket. I was hoping to be able to keep this basket, but I have not yet been able to find another basket that is as fabulous as this one. So I guess I'll be getting rid of this one, but it was a great price at $6.99. All right, my friends, so that is all that I found this past week. Like I said, an amazing haul. Some amazing things that I'm super excited about. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my haul today. If you did, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what was your favorite thing. And of course, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button if you haven't already joined my YouTube channel here on YouTube. Can't talk today, you guys. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today. Hope you guys are having a fabulous time. Let me know too if you've gotten snow yet in your area, if you normally get snow, or if you're still waiting on snow. It'd be interesting to know, because it would seem like we had to wait a really long time for snow this year. So I'm just wondering if everyone else is like that, or if it's just us here in Minnesota where it just kind of keeps going around us. So let me know down in the comments. Hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you very soon for my next video. Bye now.